previews in the movie. Only this time you were on time and you tried not to eat all your popcorn at the previews. Hi, I'm Danielle.
And I'm Dell.
And this is the Black Catch-Up, where we're catching up on iconic black media we missed out on in our more conservative religious childhood.
Alright, so today we have a Verzuz reaction.
That has been a month in the making, guys.
Yeah, over a month in the making.
Yeah, it's Ashanti versus Keyshia Cole.
Like classic R&B titans of the, I guess, what,
2000s.
early 2000s.
Yeah.
Let's, I guess,
Alright.
starting off,
So
we're going to go round by round, I guess?
Yeah, we're going to go round by round. We're doing it differently than we did last time. If you saw our E40 versus Too Short, we're going round by round with all the songs and saying who we thought won each round, I guess.
Alright, yeah, so starting off with round one, what songs do we have?
We had I Changed My Mind, Keyshia Cole, and Happy by Ashanti. Who do you have as the winner?
Okay, so for me, I had Ashanti with Happy. I don't fully remember. I think it was close, but I just had Ashanti for this one.
I had I Changed My Mind.
Okay.
Because I do remember those being close.
Yeah.
A lot of these actually were very, very close, and it was just like either one thing or the other that edged me out by the at least.
You know what? Actually, to add for the first one, I think I was still kind of in my feelings because Keyshia Cole was late. And she didn't apologize or anything. She just came late and was like, "Y'all ready?" I'm like, "Yes, I'm ready. I've been here an hour and a half." You know.
Yeah.
So I think that hurt her a little bit too on that one. But I think I got over that.
I tried to keep my feelings out of it.
My feelings were in it. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, round two.
We had I Should Have Cheated, Keyshia Cole, and The Way That I Love You, Ashanti.
Alright, who do you have?
These are really hard, but this was the one that I toyed with back and forth multiple times, where I put The Way That I Love You as the winner, but I Should Have Cheated is in italics because I would have given it a tie.
Yeah. Okay, I gave it to I Should Have Cheated. I gave it to Keyshia Cole for this one. So we're flipped so far.
I know.
Not that I'm gonna keep track fully because there's a lot, but we're flipped
20.
so far. Interesting to know. Alright, round three.
Enough of No Love, Keyshia Cole, and Don't Leave Me Alone, Ashanti.
I gave this one to Keyshia Cole too.
I gave this one to Keyshia Cole as well.
Okay, alright, here we go.
Yeah, I said especially because her entrance to the song was so stank. She was like, "I've had enough," and then just saying Enough of No Love, and I was like, "Girl, what is going on?"
Okay.
Okay, then we have Shoulda Let You Go, Keyshia Cole, and Rock With You remix by Ashanti.
Round four. Okay.
Yes. This one was another hard one, but I gave it to Keyshia Cole this one.
Okay, this one is I gave this one to
This is
Ashanti.
controversial, I know. Yeah.
Okay, I gave this one to Ashanti.
I think I gave it to Keyshia Cole because the remix part of it got me a little like, not like it was a bad remix, but it was just like it's a remix and of a very iconic song like Michael Jackson. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give it to Keyshia Cole for this. But it was very close.
I get that. All right. Was it round five now?
Yeah, I'm not even keeping track of the numbers. I'm just saying them now. So we
five.
have I Remember Keyshia Cole and Southside Ashanti.
Yeah, this one for me is close. I really wanted to give it to Ashanti because I do like Southside, but I gave it to Keyshia Cole because I also like I Remember, and also this is kind of the point where I started to give the nod to the person who had the fuller song. I thought there were a lot of occasions where mainly Ashanti would have like a song she was like just on the chorus in, and they would like play the verse.
Yeah.
That wasn't her, so I think this is where I started kind of giving that nod to the fuller song. So. Yeah, I Remember got it for me on that one.
I gave it to Southside. I just was like...
Yeah, I really wanted... I
really liked it.
Yeah. Okay. Round six.
Play Your Cards Right, Keyshia Cole, and Pox Life.
That's round seven. One more. Round six is one before that.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Last Night, Keyshia Cole, and Ain't It Funny, Ashanti.
Okay. Is this you first?
Oh, then I gave Ain't It Funny, Ashanti.
Okay, I gave it to Ashanti. Okay.
Yeah. All right. We don't agree on a lot of these.
We don't at all. Yeah.
Okay, and then the one that I messed up on, the real one is Play Your Cards Right, Keyshia Cole, and Pox Life, Ashanti.
This one I gave it to Keyshia Cole. Play Your Cards Right.
I also gave it to Keyshia Cole, and it's kind of speaking of what you said, where Ashanti had like the tiniest verse.
Yeah, like I swear they didn't give her anything. Yeah, I swear they just played Tupac's verse,
and she kind of said, and it was like it's Pox Life, and I was like, what?
She had like maybe 8 words total.
Yeah, she kept repeating them, so good for her, but it was mostly Pac, and I was like, I can't give you this for Tupac's
gave it to Keyshia Cole. I love
Oh my
that
gosh.
song. I love that song. The OT Genesis
Really?
pop out was okay.
Yeah.
But honestly, I felt the energy of it because that's how everyone was singing this song in their living room.
Yeah.
So I felt that.
I don't know, Rain on Me.
Rain on, yeah, no, that was a close one.
OT
That
Genesis
the
kind
heat
of
was
hurt
there.
it for me.
It hurt. Okay, yeah. I didn't like that was OT Genesis. That was my only problem. It was OT Genesis. Like, why OT Genesis?
Yeah, I was like, oh.
But all right.
So next we have Trust and Believe, Keyshia Cole, and Down for You, Ashanti.
I had Keyshia Cole.
I had Ashanti.
I think this one was close. Yeah, honestly, like, a lot of these were like coin
They were
tosses for
very
me. They were all
close.
like very close.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of times I found myself just kind of like flipping a coin in my head. Not like actually, but you know,
I saw
just,
you there like two-faced.
Yeah, like literally like either way. I was like, just pick one, you know. But all right.
Okay. And then we have, I think, You've Changed, Keyshia Cole, and Runaway Ashanti.
Okay.
I give this one to Keyshia Cole. You changed.
I give it to Ashanti.
Oh my gosh.
I really liked Runaway. Yeah, I really liked that one.
I think that was another one where I was flip-flopping a little bit.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. I was flip-flopping.
A lot of these are flip-flops.
A lot. Yeah.
Okay. Then we have Heaven Sent, Keyshia Cole, and then Baby, Ashanti.
I gave it to Heaven Sent, Keyshia Cole.
I gave
really
it to
love that
Baby,
one.
Ashanti. I love
honestly,
it so
I will say, I
much.
think this stretch, like round like 7, 8, not right before that first break. I think that was the strongest stretch. Like, where I was like the
first
most, like,
break.
I don't know what to do.
Oh my god.
Okay.
But these were hard.
So that was round 11, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So then they switched.
They
had a break. I don't know why they had a break after they showed up an hour and a half late.
Yeah, they came an hour and a half late. Then after like not doing this for a month, like what happened, guys?
Yeah, like y'all had so much time to prepare. Like, you don't need a break. But okay, so now we're at post switch. So round 12.
Yep. Only You, Ashanti, and brand new Keyshia Cole.
I think you're doing.
Oh, okay. Then I gave it to Ashanti.
Okay, I did.
Only You.
No, I
really liked it. Then we have What's Love, Ashanti, and Trust, Keyshia Cole.
I gave it to Keyshia Cole.
I gave it to Ashanti.
Like pretty much exactly flipped.
I know, like almost every time.
Kind of crazy, you know.
So then we have So Into You, Ashanti, and I changed Keyshia Cole. Is it me first?
Yeah.
Then I gave it to Keyshia Cole.
Oh wow, I gave it to Ashanti. I love that. I love So Into You.
I almost gave it to So Into You, but then I was like, I've changed. It's really vibing right now. I kind of like it. Wow. Okay, then we have Movies, Ashanti, and Give It Up to Me, Keyshia Cole.
I gave this one to Ashanti.
I gave this one to Ashanti as well.
Okay.
Okay, then we have Mesmerize, Ashanti, and Let It Go, Keyshia Cole. I gave this one to Ashanti.
This one was a very close one for me. Keyshia Cole got the nod.
Oh.
Yeah, Keyshia Cole got the nod barely.
Okay. Then we have Foolish, Ashanti, and Never, Keyshia Cole.
I gave this to Ashanti.
I gave this to Ashanti as well.
Destroyed, yeah.
And then we have Break Up to Make Up, Ashanti, and You Complete Me, Keyshia Cole. I gave this one to Ashanti.
Okay, I gave this one to Keyshia Cole barely. This one was very close for me too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, then we have Don't Let Them, Ashanti, and You, Keyshia Cole.
I gave this one to Ashanti.
I gave this one to Keyshia Cole, which was weird because it was mostly a Remy Ma verse.
Yeah.
But I really liked that Remy Ma verse.
No,
and it was weird because it was like, for that exact reason, I didn't give Ashanti the Tupac one. Yeah. But I feel as though Keyshia Cole had more to do in this one than Ashanti did the Tupac one. So that's how my reasoning kind of went.
With the chorus. Okay.
But in the end, I just liked that better than the other one that Ashanti did.
Okay.
And then the last one, right?
Yeah, round 20.
Yeah, Always on Time, Ashanti, and I Don't Want to Be in Love with Keyshia Cole.
Ashanti won that.
Yeah, Ashanti won that one. Because this was a new Keyshia Cole song, and
Yeah.
everyone on Twitter was like, ma'am, we don't know this.
Yeah,
what are you doing?
We don't know this song. And that's not what we want in a versus. We want to see your hits. Like,
yeah, we want to see
I don't care about your new song. I don't care. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so do we want to give our final? I guess let's give our final tallies. How many did Ashanti win? How many did Keyshia Cole win for you?
Okay, so let's see.
Yeah, I guess I'll count.
Yeah, I should have counted this before, but I did not.
Okay.
You could go first then. I'm still
Okay.
counting.
So for me, it was actually a tie. I had Ashanti winning 10 of the rounds and Keyshia Cole winning 10 of the rounds.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's where I'm at right now.
All right. I had a clear Ashanti win because I had Ashanti at. Maybe my math isn't right. I have Ashanti at 13, and it is right, and Keyshia Cole at 7.
Oh, okay.
I was about to say 8, but then I was like, that's not how math goes.
So for me, I think this is we have this kind of other category of other things we noticed, other things we kind of affected our view on the performance.
Yeah.
For me, Ashanti gets the nod. She was not as late. Like, and like honestly,
they were both
that's
late.
not just on them. Because Verzuz, you have to get your shit together. You can't be telling me this starts at 8 and then I'm sitting here 9:15.
Yeah, because like,
you know, like
30 minutes is you're running late.
Yeah,
An hour late is like you should have just started this
like you
at
gotta
9.
and like this isn't your first rodeo. Like you've done these before. You know,
Yeah.
like you gotta respect people's
You've
time.
been doing
to a
this
certain
all
extent, and
quarantine,
get people out there on time. You know.
Yeah.
So that was one
I was also
reason.
confused as to where they were.
They were in separate locations.
But it felt weird.
Yeah. That was another thing I had. This was more again against Verzuz, not either of them. The sets were terrible. Like I thought the sets this round were terrible. Like E40, the sets were like good, had space, tasteful. This one, the set just looked really cramped.
Yeah,
they forced
I thought
the chairs in
the
there.
chairs, and it left too much open space at the top.
Yeah.
That just didn't make a sense. But I will say of the two sets, I thought Keyshia Cole branded her set better because she had like her name on things and then the lights of her name and everything.
Yeah, she did. But I thought they both looked very like just crammed.
Yeah, they were both very crammed.
Yeah.
And then Keyshia Cole was constantly like,
I
wish we could stand. And I'm like, you guys had all this time and you couldn't figure out how to stand in these sets?
Yeah, actually, yeah. Or like they couldn't have planned a better set that they could stand.
Yeah.
Because like the set was literally like chair and then camera right in front of the chair.
Yeah. It was like
odd
chair,
angle too.
microphone like right here, and then camera.
And chair like on the floor in front of the camera. Like, you know, it was very, very odd setup.
And I will say it looked different on Instagram versus Apple Music. Like Apple Music, you could see more. I mean, Instagram, you could see more of their legs. And I was like, this is all kinds of.
I don't know if I would have preferred. I don't think I would have liked either, to be honest.
I don't
like
either.
The set was not great in this one.
No.
And then the other downside I had for Keyshia Cole was I thought her and her DJ were very out of sync.
Oh my god, the first half of it, it was like, can you turn it up? Can you turn it down? Can you turn it up? Turn it up. Turn it up. Take a shot every time.
And then the back half was her like telling the DJ to cut it and him not cutting it at the right points.
Yeah, it was. They were not in sync.
Yeah, but I think really what did Keyshia Cole in was I don't think she came in as prepared. Like I thought Ashanti came in prepared, like knew which rounds were going on, like had songs prepared. Whereas Keyshia Cole, like she created her own halftime. I don't think she knew when the end was coming up, and so
she did not.
She kind of flopped on those like last 3 or 4 songs.
Yeah.
I thought she could have come a lot harder.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying I'm the biggest Keyshia Cole fan and like know all her hits, but I thought she had more fire to bring than her new songs. And so like I think just off like preparation, being on time, having her tracks ready to go, being somewhat more in sync with their DJ. I give it to Ashanti for this one as well.
I just liked Ashanti's energy a lot. She was smiling and happy. Not that I want to like say you have to be happy all the time or anything like that, but just I felt as though her energy was a little bit more like positive and upbeat, so I enjoyed that.
Also, her energy felt more positive, but Keyshia Cole's energy felt more like active, I guess.
Yeah, it was
like Ashanti was kind of just sitting there looking pretty, which like I guess it's kind of her thing.
I mean, I guess if you can do it, go ahead.
Like that's what you do. But Keyshia Cole, I thought she had like she had energy. It was kind of all over the place at times. Like sometimes it was like, all right, you're just like talking to your mic guy, telling her to turn it up. You're late. Like there was a lot of energy. It was all over the place, but it was generally good.
And then also another thing that bumped Ashanti for me, and I tried not to factor this into it, but her vocals sounded better.
Ashanti's? No, they did.
Her vocals sounded better.
I agree.
I was just saying I was trying not to factor it in because I wanted to go like based on just the song, not your performance of the song. But Ashanti's vocals were better. Keyshia Cole sounded like she chugged a gallon of milk before she came on, and it was like, what on earth? This is
a little flat. I thought Ashanti's.
She spent that hour. She spent that hour 13 minutes before she was on stage, just like drinking a milkshake or something. Like, what was going on with that? So I just liked her vocals better. So I tried not to like factor that into like the actual performance, but it came.
I think you should factor it almost, because like I mean, if we were just listening to the album, like video.
That's true.
Part of this is like the performance aspect,
I also wish they weren't in separate locations, just because there was a weird disconnect with them. Because like you can clearly see, and the only other verses I saw was the E40 Too Short one, as you guys all know, if you watch this with me. But there was just a bit of a disconnect with them because like when the other was singing, someone would be like on their phone or like combing their hair, or like half the time Keyshia Cole wasn't even on screen.
Yeah.
But
that and in the the other ones, a lot of times they would like sing along with the other artist's
Yeah,
song.
and that
You couldn't
didn't
really do that because there was
happen.
like the slightest of delays.
Yeah.
Between the
You
two.
saw them like try to mouth it every once in a while,
but like you
it
just tell it
didn't.
was so late and like
I didn't like the disconnect.
Yeah.
I didn't like the disconnect between the two of them. Like you didn't have to be like all pals, gay area, Bay Area, like we saw, but there was a little bit of a disconnect that I was not the biggest fan of.
Alright, well, I guess that was the
Verzuz.
Ashanti versus Keyshia Cole.
Yeah.
YouTube housekeeping, like, comment, subscribe.
Ring the bell for notifications. If you have any video suggestions for us, you can leave them in the comments down below. All of our social medias will be linked in the description box down below. And we'll see you next time to catch up. Bye!